Alright. Hope everybody's having a fine morning. Let's see if I finish the Morrowind DLC today. Probably will. Hold on. I'll check something. Check something real quick. Ooh, 5,000 alliance points. Okay.
One more day, that is all I ask. Lane and Menwendel must have a plan to save this place. You mean to spend some time in Voss? I wouldn't linger if I were you. You don't have scales or fur, so you should be safe for a time. But if Savarak and his lackeys smell a whiff of danger on you, they'll put a knife in your back by supper time.
Who is Savarak?
The new wizard magistrate. When Mistress Dratha fell ill, House Telvanni put Savarak in charge of Voss. It was all honey and orchids for a time, but not anymore. The people are desperate for Dratha to return. I'm beginning to lose hope.
Has anyone tried to do anything about it?
Openly? No. Some work against him in secret, but he sicks his black snail mercenaries on anyone who opposes him publicly. Don't believe me? Ask him yourself. He covets Telmora Tower, but until Dratha dies, he holds court in the Gathering House.
Alright, I'll pay him a visit.
Keep your wits around Savarak. He's slippery as a slug.
Alright. Give me a second here. Alright.
You were at Faldar's Tooth when Thalek tried to open a portal to Oblivion.
I do hope you'll forgive my candor, but I must ask, what brings a bumbling outlander to my gathering house? Do you fancy yourself a Telvanni mage? No, I think not. You may take your leave. Immediately.
You're Savarak, aren't you?
Ah, I see the Noir is well informed. If you know that I am Savarak, you must also know that I rule Voss as its wizard magistrate. Do you bring me some petition, or is this just a social visit? Have a care how you speak, outlander. It is true that certain of Voss's citizens have struggled during this period of transition, but I'm hardly to blame. They've taken Dratha's illness very hard. It's led to idleness and crude insubordination.
So it's true. You're abusing the people of Voss.
Someone has to. Dratha's mouth, Lane Sardry, refuses to assist me. She just lurks by her mistress's bedside in Tel Mora, scheming and fomenting unrest. People in crisis require a firm hand. If that...
No, they don't.
What do you want?
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? I want nothing.
Spare any coins?
I'll check in on her again in the morning. For now, just get some rest, eh? You look awful.
Yes, thank you, Manuel. And please let me know straight away if you make any progress on a cure.
Of course. And I meant what I said. Sleep, Lane.
Yes, yes. And who might you be? It takes some pluck to enter a Telvanni tower uninvited. Impressive. I'm Lane Sadri, mouth to the glorious Mistress Drotha. What is it you want, Outlander? The situation? The catastrophe, more like. Savarak and his black snail mercenaries are strangling the life out of that town. I do what I can, but Savarak has the support of the Council. My hands are firmly tied. You, on the other hand...
How can I help?
Savarak won the support of the Council shortly after my mistress fell ill. I've always known him to be clever and enterprising, but all this wealth and muscle, that's new. Despots rule with swords and coin. Savarak has an abundance of both.
Do you know where the gold and mercenaries are coming from?
I don't, but I think we can find some answers in Savarak's manse. He's turned the old Berino house into a palace and a fortress. If you break in and find some evidence of corruption, I might be able to... This can't possibly be the first time someone's asked you to snoop through a wizard's manse. Just look for anything. I wish I knew. Our resident herbalist...
What?
What do you mean, what?
Well?
You're back? I admit I didn't expect you to return. Forgive me. It's hard to know who to trust these days. It seems you actually do mean to help us. Honestly, what kind of idiot leaves this many documents lying about? Still nothing about my mistress's illness. Damn. Well, what do we know? House Halalu is bankrolling Savarak's operation. His wealth and mercenaries arrive via Selville Island. Right, with someone named Narandus, yes? The Halalu's hatchet man here in Voss, no doubt. If they're using passphrases, they must not know each other by name or by face. Are you thinking what I'm thinking? Exactly. Find Narandus near the wharf and use this passphrase. I'll have the few house guards still loyal to Mistress Strotha make sure no one approaches.
What do you want?
It's about fetching time. Well? But the stench remains. You tell Vani's servants. Late. Always late. Our plot to kill Dratha proceeds at a snail's pace. I blame myself, in part. Tel Mora's fungal growth has proven to be more resilient to the toxin than I expected. Of course we are! To release lethal spores! What moon sugar cart did they drag you out?
Ah, I fell into the drink. Oh, god damn it. Shit. Up we go.
You still have your head on your shoulders, so it can't have gone all that poorly. Did you manage to learn anything? What? Those fetching bastards! The answer was right here the whole time. Mistress, forgive me. Look, I'm no slouch when it comes to magic, but fungal infections are well outside my area of expertise. You'll have to find Menwendel, our herbalist. She established a small nursery beside the tower. With any luck, she'll be there. If not, ask her assistant Grey Skies. I'll contact the Telvanni Council immediately. I'm sure they'll love to hear about Savarak's tawdry affair with those gold pinchers in House Halalu. If I know that indeed, the citizens...
I'm sure they're gonna catch wind of me. Oh, that's not what I wanted.
Is someone there? Please, help me. Down here. It's you. Hist be praised. Savarak set those black snail thugs on us. A half dozen of them. I tried to... Sorry. They took her. She didn't make it easy. Bit one of their ears off and broke a flask over another one's face. But in the end, they were just too much for her. The leader kept shouting not to kill her. Said someone named Narandas needed her alive. I heard one of them.
I knew it wasn't going to be this easy. It never is.
You imp-faced brute! I have moldy bread and I'm not afraid to use it. Wait, I've seen you before.
Relax, I'm here to help.
Oh, sorry about the imp-face thing. Your face is really quite... I don't know. Never mind. I'm glad you're here. I was just preparing to make my escape. Should be a lot easier now. Why are you here anyway?
Lady Spitfire, hello.
Well, that's gross. Looks like it was stitched to the lowest stalk. But these striae... Oh no, it's the spores! The growth fence spores into the tower that... Never mind. I think I can help Dratha, but I need a sample of the toxin they use. Narandis is hiding.
Out of my way, fools.
Burn it! Meddler! Imposter! You won't leave this cavern alive!
Oh, I can try. Can I get out, please? Get out of here. Oh, okay.
Did you see his new bow? That must have cost him.
There you are! I gave Mistress Dratha some chokeweed bitters to slow the effect of the spores, but this is like binding a troll's hands with fishing twine. Did you bring the toxin sample I asked for?
Yes, I have it right here.
Perfect. I'll get to work on this right away. Oh, one other thing. Lane took off toward Vos with a handful of guardsmen. I think they mean to arrest that Gual's ass, Savarek. She might... If you find that...
Savarek's gone. Damn that slippery bastard. We tossed his manse, the gathering house, the wharf. We turned the whole damn town upside down and nothing. He can't have just vanished. What did we miss? Of course, his Black Snail mercenaries have been resupplying there. That must be where he's headed. Selville Island.
What is it?
Some prat. Drata may survive, but I'll make sure you won't.
You're back. My mistress and I fared the worst. Is it over? Is Savaric slain? What a relief. With Mistress Strother's approval, I'll send runners to nearby towns and let the people know it's safe to return. Thank you, my friend. Truly. Monsieur, this is the warrior I told you about. The one that exposed the Hilalu plot and struck down Savaric.
Let me get a better look at you. Your eyes are wrong, but your palms seem clean enough. I have a task for you. If you succeed, you'll earn the favor of a Telvanni counselor and a treasure from my vault. Is this agreeable?
Maybe. What is it you want?
In all my long years, the thought of death has rarely troubled me. But thanks to Savaric, I've gained new perspective. My illness took me to the brink of the void, the tip of the scythe. Someday I may welcome death, but for now, steps must be taken.
What kind of steps?
I find that people lead much happier lives when they don't trouble themselves with details. Now, Vardenfell is littered with Daedric shrines. 7 of these shrines contain powerful magicked stones. You must find these stones and bring them to me. The task I've set before you won't be easy. These shrines lie near and far. Some are little more than piles of brickwork, while others extend deep underground. Even so, I'm confident you... So you're nothing until they rest? Of course not. Plans? No, of course not. I'll leave...
Where am I going? Alright. Ow. Rude. Get wrecked, Daedra. Scamps! Disgusting! Bum, 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 bum. Oh. Mind if I take this, don't you? It's not. Why am I all itchy all of a sudden? Very strange indeed. Beard must be growing back in. That's probably why my face is all itchy. It happens. I think that's it. It's the closest one. Closest one. I am. Hello. Where's this blasted thing? It is up here. Awesome. Well, that gives you lemons. Almost got it. On out of here. It's crazy. I just went to the bathroom before stream. Now I have to go again. I think the coffee is getting to me. Crazy. After this quest, I'll go to the restroom, take like a 1 minute break or whatever.
Looks like the Daedra certainly put you through your paces. How did you fare? Good. My dear Lane chooses her allies well. I'll prepare the stones, but one other task remains. I must call on a particularly shrewd Remora named Zykanaz. He refuses all summons, so we'll have to use less pleasant means of negotiation. Surely an adventure. I hope you'll keep those deliberations brief. I'm opening the ritual allows me to speak to you through the veil, so keep your mind open when you reach the other side. Or as open as you can manage. Molag Kanashanta Del Norgandra Abagayanye. It's done. Trounce that unruly Dremora, and the reward I promised is yours. I hear the rattling of chains. You've arrived. Strike down Zykanaz, then hurry back to the portal.
My entire face is starting to itch now. That's so annoying. Is it my shirt that's... Must be my shirt.
Well done. I envy your youth. I might have found some way to rob or deceive a weakened benefactor, but not you. It's just on to the next adventure. Vibrance and integrity. What a curious combination. Spare me your incredulity, Outlander. Not a word I told you was a lie. I simply didn't care to divulge all that I could have. Truly, it's baffling you didn't suspect this from the start. Why else summon a Daedra if not to make a bargain? I truly fail to see how it is any of your concern, but I suppose you have done me a favor. To put it simply, I need more time. I don't do this out of vanity. An ancient threat looms at the edge of my sight. I must remain until it is dealt with. That would be yours. I shall begin the summoning immediately. Lane, be ready. Zykanaz, Duke of Black Covenants, appear. By the 7 stones of your Dark Prince, you will parley with me.
Dratha, come to treat with another of Baal's servants? You will pay for this.
Silence, Daedra. Bend and heed my words. I demand immortality. Name your price.
Yes, price. There is no gift without cost, witch. I will grant your wish, but know this. You will live in endless fear, for on a day of my master's choosing, I will come in the guise of a mortal man to claim your withered soul for Cold Harbor. There you will face an eternity of anguish, and drown forever in an icy sea of shame. Tell me, Scion of Azura, do you accept my terms?
I accept.
The covenant is made. Be seen, you Magister.
Well?
Oh, dear Tywin, how I long... Ah, love. How cruel the fates that keep me from my heart's desire and force me to lock away my true feelings. Chains bind my heart, yet it yearns to beat free.
Problems with the love of your life?
Oh, what does an outlander know about the complexities of Dunmerry love?
Apparently nothing.
But you're only trying to help. And maybe I do need a simpler perspective. How does an outlander convince an overbearing mother that the object of their affection is worthy?
Your mother doesn't approve of your relationship?
Of course not. Tywin is a slave. My mother's slave. I tried to buy her freedom, but Mother laughed at the mere suggestion that I'd be allowed to sully our reputation with a noir bride. Perhaps an outlander's offer wouldn't rouse her suspicion.
Slow down, I might be willing to help. But I don't know if I want to buy a slave.
I don't expect you to pay, obviously. It's just that Mother might reveal what it would take for her to release Tywin if it was anyone but me asking. Knowing that might give me some idea of how to free my love. It couldn't hurt to ask, could it?
I can do that much, but won't your mother be suspicious if I ask about Turin?
Tell her you've heard Tywin excels at finding Red Star shells. Telvanni wizards prize them, and they're very rare.
Alright.
I couldn't bear...
You there. Alright. Whatever. Let's do this quest first. No! What? Not want to do that. And in that quest right now.
Praise Vivek! You were there to stop Alexandra Canal from capturing the Coral Heart.
Lazy vermin. If you want to eat this week, work.
Yes, mistress.
Well, get to it. Now!
Yes, mistress. Sorry, mistress.
Pardon the mess. My slaves require another lesson concerning their work ethic, and their no-good overseer as well. I suppose I'll have to wield the lash myself today.
I've heard you have a slave that's particularly good at finding red star shells.
Have my friends been gossiping about her again? You'd think there were no better topics of conversation. Yes, Tywin is my slave. She's no unshed Nixhound, but she's still a capable harvester. What do you want to know about her?
Only her price. I need someone with a talent for collecting red star shells.
Well, I need someone who can do that too, and I already have Tywin. Seems like you're out of luck. Baseless slander! Though I do tire of these ugly rumors surrounding my son. 3 red star shells. That's the smallest offer I'll entertain. A bargain.
Oh, Tywin, where are you? What I'd give for just a glimpse. Well, did you speak to my mother? What is 3? 3? That's as many as Tywin manages to find in a month. And she's perfect.
Should we ask her to help?
No. If Mother found out, she'd never let Tywin go free. Not for any price. It's an unreasonable sum. But the fact that she asked for red star shells might work in our favor.
How so?
I've been training a Nixhound to help Tywin so she can spend more time with me instead of in that vile swamp. Aside from the Fetch a Fly incident, Nixie's got a solid track record. I'm certain she won't let us down.
Alright, where's Nixie? Where's Nixie now?
She's around here somewhere. Nixhounds vanish when they're afraid, and Nixie's a bit skittish. She'll head off toward the wall. Come on, Nixie, show yourself! There you are. Nixie, Go find star shells. Show this nice person where they are.
Hey, what are you doing? Stop! Who are you? These are given lands, you know. Take any star shells from this beach and you'll have them to reckon with. He sent you here. To what, spy on me? To finds that can't even find privacy out in this forsaken muck. Because this is the one place I'm permitted to go that he's too afraid to follow. Out here, I don't have to endure his constant fawning or pretend not to see him watching me out of the corner of my eye. Love! I'm a slave and he's my master, or as close as makes no difference. I wouldn't so much as smile in his direction if it didn't spare me the rod. Tell me why he has you gathering red star shells. What's he up to? Gods, no. Fear of his mother's wrath is the only reason I can keep him at arm's length. If he's getting this bold, I have to get out of here. What Lonus wants for me isn't freedom. You really want to free me. Help me get away from these. Faris keeps my servitude obligation hidden in a house. Steal it for me. I can forge a signature. It won't be perfect, but it should hold up well enough to get me out of Telvanni lands.
All right, why risk it?
I don't want to be bought. I want to be free.
I'll think it over. Oh shit. Well, I guess I'm stealing something. Come on. Come on.
What are you doing here?
See, you're leaving the estate. You decided not to help me, didn't you? I knew it. You really did it. You... What's the catch? What do you expect for this? I don't know what to say. I was resigned to my fate before you showed up. Hardly seems real. Maybe it isn't. Not until I'm staring at the shores of the Somerset Isles.
Good luck, Tyrone.
I'll need it.
Hey, get away from her! You'll ruin everything!
Shut up, you slavering jackal. You see this? I'm free.
Tywin, I was supposed to free you. I was going to take your hand in marriage. It was going to be perfect. You ruined it!
Listen to me, you little swit. I'm not your plaything, never was and never will be. I'd sooner lie with the maggots than share your bed.
That can be arranged! When I tell Mother about this, you'll wish you'd never spurned me! You'll beg! You will beg!
That was liberating. Don't worry, I know these lands better than they ever will. Thanks again.
Mind your step. I would not want you to step on this random patch of grass. I jest, of course. The Telvanni force me to work, but I make sure it brings them no pleasure. I see you wear no shackles. Do you seek work? I know someone who needs help.
Tell me more.
In truth, you would be helping many Saxliel, myself included. During my latest escape attempt, I met an amber beauty with eyes like summer rain. Her Lucial name is Sun in Shadow, but I call her my heart. She hatches a plan to set us free.
And what do you need me to do?
Seek her out in Tel Naga. If I know my heart, she will be sunning herself in the light of some book. Always reading that one, always learning.
All right.
Walk with Sithis, my friend, and mind the Telvanni. They spin lies like an elder at the yarn wheel. I ventured too far from the Hist and did not heed the bird signs. Dark elf slavers spine-hooked me near Thorn. I escaped 4 times, but never for long. Eventually the Telvanni...
All right.
Yes. Can I help you, Suryo?
Sun and Shadow. Yoki sent me.
Bless his eyes. Yes, I'm Sun in Shadow. Yoki told you I have a plan to earn our freedom, right? It will require finesse and discretion. I trust that I can count on you for both. To earn my freedom, I need the help of Magister Thurama. Oh, yes. House Telvanni has its warts, but it's a true meritocracy. With enough guile and cunning, even a lowly slave can sit on the council. I've studied spellcraft since before I could lift a broom. All I need now is the sponsorship of a magister. Thurana's been haranguing the council, trying to get their help in claiming Zane Tiraras from House Redrin. She wants something in that shrine. I aim to get it for her. Her mouth, Erevan Anthem, has a letter that contains... Be cautious in the council house, Sarah. House Telvanni is not just some beast you can slay. In this place, subtlety will serve you better than any shield. We have to play the game. Truthfully, it doesn't. Not yet. Telvanni plots take time to develop. If I demand Ioki's freedom too early, I show my hand. Suddenly, he's a valuable piece in the game. Do I sense a rebuke? It's not ideal, I know. Look, I treasure Ioki. He's placed his trust in me. I hope you'll do the same.
And who might you be? Master Erevan is away on business. Has been for some time, in fact. I know a prowler when I see one. What do you want? No one just wanders into a council mouth's office looking around. I should report you. Ah, the one about Zane Tiraris, is it? Well, I could call the guard and be about my day, but I am a Telvanni after all. We don't turn away an opportunity when it presents itself. Perhaps you could help me with a problem I've run into.
What do you have in mind?
It's a matter of literature, or lack thereof. I wrote a poem, you see, a cloying, drunken mess of a poem. The post delivered it to my darling Aether and Dora just this morning. If you get it away from her, the letter is yours. She spends most of her time in the study, here in the council hall. She's very
Thank God for stealth skills.
I hope this is good news. Well, did you get my poem? Quick, give it here! Phew, what a relief. All right, Fla, I'm going to burn this embarrassment. I sure hope I didn't leave Master Erevan's correspondence box unlocked. That would be careless in the extreme. Good riddance to bad writing.
There you are. I was afraid you'd been compromised. Were you successful? Did Anthem have anything worth raiding? May I? Ah, a saint's relic. Saint Films. Never heard of him. Says here the Redarin want it too. To squirrel away in some musty old chapel, no doubt. We need to make sure Thorana gets it before they do. Looks like the shrine is locked, protected by some puzzle ward. Luckily, the letter somewhere between certain and apprehensive. The Telvanni respect all clever schemes and love to barter. This little intrigue will prove my worth. Run?
Tried lighting them all. I've tried lighting none. What's left? The Mad Prince says. Numbers. Numbers are for tossers. Give me eyes any day. Or jesters. Or jesters with no eyes. Which reminds me, kill all the jesters. I need their bones. Bones. Bones, bones, bones. Skulls are bones, right? A family of skulls, how do you do? 2 shouts are 1, and 3 yell were 2. 5 glare at 3, and 6 laugh at 4. Just burn them to open the Mad Prince's door. I tried burning them. I tried burning me. It hurts. Shouldn't do that anymore. But I have a skull. Haven't I? Maybe just once more. A little bonfire. Then click. Goes the latch. I'm coming, my lord. Set a place for me at the cheese plate. 2 shouts. We're 1. Alright. That's 3. I can't remember this puzzle actually. Okay. 3. Oops. There we go. No. No.
The door is open! Open at last! Hee hee hee!
Well done. How rude. Where is it? Oh, for...
Oh, excellent. Another clumsy adventurer bumbles into my home. I really must put a hex on that lift. Have you come to rob me? That would go very poorly for you. Sun in Shadow. Oh yes, I know the lizard. An enterprising young mage, if memory serves. Don't look so surprised. Her magical abilities are the worst kept secret in Sadrath Mora. What does she want? I hope you bring more than boring salutations. Do you now? Well, she's a clever one, isn't she? Even convinced you to do the work for her. Impressive. So, what does our scaled friend want in exchange for this relic? Oh, good. I was afraid she'd do something boring with her freedom, like run off into the marsh to worship trees or some such. There, that should be sufficient. Now, take that writ and be off. I have a relic to study.
Do you need something? I'm rather busy at the moment. Oh? Let me see that. Submit to council. Argonian slave freed. Services to House Telvanni. Well, well. I've always known Sun in Shadow to be ambitious, but this is quite the master stroke. I shall take this to the council and... Feel free to wait in the council chamber. We will rule on this matter soon. One other thing. Some of my personal correspondence went missing recently. If that ever happens again, the Morag Tong will hear of it. I trust. I'll give this to the council.
I've imagined this moment since I was a hatchling. I knew I'd be free eventually, but now that the moment's here, they'll deliberate, needle each other a bit, then set me free. I only hope that they'll take me on as a hireling as well. I'll even get my own quarters. Can you imagine that?
No.
Not only my own room, a whole house to myself.
Arch Cabbage, hello. What's up, my dude? Hello. How are you, man?
Yes, of course. I mean, eventually. We can talk about that later. Just let me bask in this moment, all right?
As you wish.
Truly, I couldn't have done this without you and Ioki. A plan is only as useful as the people who carry it out. You have my deepest thanks.
How are you, Brandon?
Well,
Hope all is well.
What brings a slave to our audience chamber?
Mind if I call you Brandon?
I bring tidings from my august patron, Magister Tharana. She would have your masters know that this slave, Sun in Shadow, has earned her favor.
What? Magister Tharana would lend her good name to this thing? Preposterous.
Relasa, don't be as tiresome as your master.
Can we move this along, please?
Very well. Magister Tharana, by right of rank, demands that the slave girl, Sun in Shadow, be freed from her bonds and raised up to a hireling of the great House Telvanni. She belongs to Magister Otheri, does she not?
Indeed. My most beneficent patron, Magister Otheri, acquiesces to Magister Thorana's demands. He is confident that Thorana will remember this kindness in the future. Sun and Shadow, you are hereby freed and lifted up to the rank of hireling.
My most majestic patron, Magister Gothrin, warns you all. Lift up one of these beasts, and 1,000 more will follow. This is folly.
If there's nothing else, I have urgent business in Tel Mora.
You've done well, girl. Do come by in a day or so. I may have some work for you.
A hireling. Can you believe it? Not much of a title, I know, but I've spent a lifetime earning it. I'll burn these rags, polish my scales, and work even harder. The next few days are critical. I can't afford any slip-ups. Not yet, no. Like I said, even the smallest mistake could spell disaster. It's still too...
Alright. Where are we going?
Welcome, Sarah. Sorry about the mess. Believe it or not, this place feels like a palace compared to my old slave quarters. I'm glad you asked. Retrieving scrolls and relics, gathering up roots and mushrooms. That's what the Magisters expect from hirelings. Trust me when I say nothing stunts advancement like doing the expected.
Alright, so how do you plan to defy their expectations?
Real estate. Surprised? Good. Master Firith's been making secret inquiries, looking for land near Voss. Ioki knows a farmer who may be willing to sell his plot. If I purchase the deed and give it to Firith, he might sponsor my next promotion.
I'll look into it.
I know I could count on you. Here's the gold.
Said the Greetings. We must speak quickly. The overseers grow nosy and suspicious.
Sun and Shadow said you may know a farmer near Voss who's willing to sell their land.
I do. Otheri banished me to those farms for a time. I spent 30 days in the dry box and heard many things. A salt rice farmer named Barris Rendo grumbled like a sick crocodile. His wife called Voss a backwater sty. He would sell. Why do you ask?
Sun and Shadow gave me gold to purchase some of the land for her.
She gave you gold? I thought... My heart told me that she gathered coin to purchase my freedom. She probably seeks to parlay this into an even greater sum. I trust her judgment.
You shouldn't trust her
even if
judgment.
I do not fully understand it.
Oh, you're... most annoying. Annoying. I like Argonians, but not Sun and Shadow. You're just using her to get up in all sorts of places.
Ah, another adventurer. If you've come looking for salt rice, you'll have better luck in the market. A slim harvest, you know, and we're a bit short-handed at the moment. My son, Sathan, has gone missing, you see. You haven't run into him, have you?
I'm afraid not. I actually came to ask you if you'd be interested in selling your farm.
Wouldn't I? I gave up work as a financier in Balmora for a chance at the simple life. I love it here. But my wife, she struggles with the agrarian life. We'd jump at the chance to leave, believe me. But not before finding our boy.
If I find your son, you'll sell me the plot?
Yes, in an instant. Like I said, Nineveh's practically packed her bag.
Hold on, I want to check something real quick. Hold on. I want to make sure my mic is being picked up. And it looks like it is. All right.
Where is it? Where is she? Not again! Hey, over here! Someone without wings and razor-sharp teeth. There's a sight for sore eyes.
Savin Rendo. Your parents sent me.
That's me, Sathan Rendo, explorer extraordinaire. My parents are worried. Typical. My mother barely trusts me to push a broom, let alone investigate a ruin. Of course, things could be better. I've attracted the attention of some winged twilights.
What do you mean attracted?
Every time I try to make my escape, they swoop down on my head. Not to hurt me, mind you. They just sort of tussle my hair with their claws and push me back into the ruins, cooing all the while. I think they see me as some kind of a daring escape. You'll have to slay them, eh? Pity. Of course, I did see them tear an Ashlander apart as he wandered by, so I won't shed too many tears. I'll make a run for it. We can meet up west of here towards Voss. Ah! The matriarch is coming! Be careful! I'll run straight back to Voss! You came after me? You're getting as bad as Mother. I'm not a child.
Believe me, I'd rather be bagging our crop. But you know how your mother is. She won't give me a moment's peace.
Fine. I just need a breather.
There you are. Sorry to check up on you. I knew you had the situation well in hand, but Nineveh practically kicked me out. Said not to come back without Sathan. I'm glad I won't be going back empty-handed.
He attracted the attentions of some winged twilights.
Attracted the attentions? Never mind. I don't want to know. I'll miss this place, but Vec knows I'm not much of a farmer. I'm just glad I got to thank you in person. Your partner, Myrtis, already paid me for the deed to the property.
My partner? I don't have a partner.
What? Oh dear. The fellow was very convincing. Caught me right before I set out to find Sathan. He wasn't much of a conversationalist, just paid me a hefty sum of gold and snatched...
Here's the deed, Lady Jinris. Well, if it isn't my favorite thing, it's time to tie it off.
Back so soon? Well, you're quite the negotiator. I trust you found a suitable property outside Voss.
Not exactly. A dark elf swept in, bought the deed, and gave it to a wizard named Jinrissa.
Jinrissa. Interesting. That envious hag never misses an opportunity to stick a thumb in Firith's eye. Listen carefully. I need you to acquire that deed as quickly as possible, before she makes it public that she's bought land near Voss.
And how do you suggest I do that?
I suggest you use all available means. You can begin by searching the Adepts' Hall in Tel Naga. I will warn you that the Adepts' Hall is not open to outsiders. You'll need to be careful while searching Jinrissa's office.
All right. Well, before I do that, I am going to go to the restroom because apparently I need to go. So, I will be right back. In like about a few seconds.
the finest wares here.
No charge to have a look.
I've got what you need.
Come, do your trading here.
Where was I? Snack.
I cannot wait to see his face when he finds out.
Oh. Greetings. All right. Onward. Where am I going? Quest marker points this way.
Did you find the deed?
Yes, I have it right here.
That clumsy wizard Jinris. Oh, no. I can't do it myself. It's not subtle or even polite. If a Telvanni just bluntly demands this thing or that service. I'm sorry to impose once again, but could you give the deed to Master Firith on my behalf?
I suppose I can deliver that now.
I know I've asked a lot, trust me. Payment is forthcoming. Just offer the deed to Firith and tell him that Sun in Shadow would like his written support for elevation to the rank of retainer. Make it subtle.
Where can I find him?
You know, just west of here, in a place called Hanoud. Firith values his privacy, so be wary of Atronachs and traps.
Okay. Okay.
Cause trouble, and you'll be sorry.
Well, believe me, I'm causing trouble. And it's not the subtle kind. Well, I mean, it is subtle, but whatever. Whatevs. Bum, 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 bum. And certainly loves his privacy. Oh god.
Ugh, more visitors? I have those Atronachs out there for a reason. Can't you see there's no room? Oh, for Vex's sake, never mind. What do you want from us?
Okay, rude. Sun and Shadow thought you might be interested in the deed to some land outside Voss.
Did she now? How prescient. Quite impressive, wouldn't you say, Geralt? Yes, I thought so too. I'm glad she chose to give it to me, and not that gua-faced bumbler Jinrissa. I suppose she wants something in return? These hirelings always do.
Alright. Yes, she'd appreciate your written support for promotion of retainer.
Ah, yet another social climber. How tiresome. Still, exchanging a simple endorsement for valuable property seems like quite the bargain. Very well, it's a deal. Get out.
Alright.
This should do. Now, off with you. My friends and I have pressing business. So much to do.
Alright.
Ah!
Wait. Those flame Atronachs will attack me, right? Oh, go back. Ah. Oh. That gives you lemons. Oh, I found a fishing spot. Cool. I remember when I did this quest a long time ago, and I had no skills in sneak. Makes it a lot easier. A lot easier.
We will review the request soon. In the meantime, continue your studies.
Luth Sarah Sooth is most kind. I thank you. Ha! I recognize that swagger. Firith agreed to my demands, didn't he?
Mm-hmm.
Excellent. I ran into Councillor Angharal just a moment ago. Totally by chance, I might add. I asked her about the potential for advancement. She hedged a bit. This endorsement will make all the difference. Well, that makes two of us. I took no pleasure in spending all that coin, but as a retainer, I'll be able to double that sum before long. Now, if you'll excuse...
Don't give me any trouble.
Always, she is busy and in a hurry.
Excuse me.
She is always busy these days. I worry she flirts with the flames of the sun and does not know to fear the fire.
What's wrong, Yoki?
My heart and I have barely spoken. She strains her spines both day and night, poring through tomes and hatching her schemes. Her eyes are fixed on the next rank, and the next after that. I fear for her. A soul without rest grows dim as twilight.
So she hasn't shared her next plan with you?
No, she has not. All to the good, I guess. A finless fish weakens the shoal. But enough about me. You, my friend, are a mighty swimmer. Seek her out in her stone-dwelling place. If I know my heart, she will certainly have a task for you.
Alright, I'll talk to her. Objections and obstacles. No idea why I'm running. Or sprinting or whatever. Waste of stamina. That's why ESO invented mounts. Well, that's a lie. ESO did invent mounts.
Always pleasure to see you, Sarah. I'm glad you dropped by. I could use a friend right now.
What's going on?
I just received a summons from the council. Typically, I'd be overjoyed. After all, I just submitted a petition for advancement to Oathman. But the council never acts on petitions this quickly. Someone's arranging pieces on the game board. I know it.
And so what are you asking me to do?
If a member of the house plans to spring a trap, I need to project strength. The councilors know you've assisted me in the past. If you appear before the mouths on my behalf, it puts the Magisters and I on equal footing. It might even save my life.
Alright.
Thank you, my friend. Be careful.
Oh, trust me, you'll be fine. You'll be fine. Mostly. I vaguely remember this quest and how tedious it is. Or something, I don't know. Not tedious, but I don't know.
My patron, Magister Gothrin, opposes any further honors for the slave girl. Oh, look. The lizard sent a representative. Such pretensions.
Approach, emissary. You may inform your benefactress, Sun and Shadow, that the council has elected to reject her petition.
Be sure to add that all further petitions will meet the same fate. Cats and lizards have no place in our great house.
Honestly, Relassa.
Don't worry, Relassa. There is no greater virtue than ambition. But I'm afraid Sun and Shadow's enthusiasm has rubbed a few of our number the wrong way.
Alright. Is there some reason I can give Sun and Shadow for the council's refusal?
Beyond the obvious? Your friend possesses a keen mind and great natural talent. But even the great House Telvanni is not above simple prejudice. The circumstances of her birth make advancement complicated.
Alright. Do you have any advice I can give Sun and Shadow?
I would counsel patience, but I have no illusions. Sun and Shadow will dismiss such advice out of hand. Her dreams can only be deferred for so long. I say only this. Whatever she plans to do, make sure she does it cautiously.
Thank you for your time.
Sun and Shadow...
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I grew tired of waiting.
How did you do?
I received more than a few sideward glances on my way over. What happened in there?
The council rejected your petition.
Oh, I see. Maybe I was too impatient. Requested it too soon. Damn. Did they give any reason? Was there anyone who spoke out against it?
Yeah, Gothrin's mouth, Relassa Delvey, seemed dead set against it.
Of course it was Relassa. That pig has hated me from the start. Gothrin's not fond of Argonians, but this is clearly personal. Would you act as my emissary once more? If you go to Tel Arun and speak to...
Oh, okay. Wondering when I was gonna come here.
I've got what you need.
Tell Arun's close. You got Nick spit in your ears? Tell Arun's close. Yeah? Well, I need a stiff drink and a good plow, but you don't see me knocking on strangers' doors baying. Disobeying orders, eh? Yeah, that sounds like Relasa. Skeevy little Nick's always sliming around the tower, jamming pies in her gob and pushing us around. To do muck with her. Go ahead.
Aerith, Giravel, I've had enough of your excuses. Relassa made your task plain. Find those thieves.
I'm sorry, Magister. It will be done.
Whatever it is you want, talk to my cringing assistant.
Alright.
Ah, greetings. I'm sorry you had to see that. Magister Gothrin is really quite charming once you get to know him. Honestly, he wouldn't have yelled if Relassa's little snoop, Captain Giravel, hadn't interfered.
Alright, and I need to speak with the Magister about my associate, Sun and Shadows, petition for advancement.
Ah, that. I'm sorry, but Relassa is determined to keep your Argonian from advancing. Typical. I should be mouth. Say, I might have an idea. The thieves Muthsera Gothrin mentioned fled to Shashpilamat. Could you retrieve the goods they stole?
I could.
Spoken like a true Telvanni. If you bring the goods to me in Sadrith Mora, I'll take credit for their safe return. Relassa's got... Muthsera Gothrin will undoubtedly promote me to mouth. Then, in exchange for your help, I'll support your Argonian's petition. One good turn and all that. What do you say?
It's a deal.
I can't wait to see the look on...
Take this report to Mouth Relassa, immediately.
Yes, Captain. It will be done.
Nasty business in Stormhold. You must enjoy having the ear of the vice cannons.
are you? What do you want? You stink of incense and hookah smoke. Did that beast Gothran send you? We are not goods. Zashanti and her friends prepare to leave this cursed island. No more lashings, no more bitter food. Only the light of the moon. Bright moons. This one. Wait, what was that noise?
Greetings, Outlander. Cedera Relassa sends her regards. Gathering up these slaves on our own would have been exhausting.
No, no, no.
Damned cats! You lot are going back to Tel Arun. Move out!
You heard the captain. Get moving, Kerr.
No, Darsha will not go!
Don't kick yourself over Relassa outmaneuvering you. Trust me, you never had a chance. Of course, you didn't think she'd let that flat-headed Aerith outnix her, did you? Oh, and don't bother looking for those other stolen goods. My troops have the situation well in hand. Thanks for all your help, Noir. So long.
I'm leaving. What an asshole. What a major asshole.
Once again, it's been a pleasure. Farewell, Sun and Shadow.
There you are. I'm glad you're back. I just had a fruitful conversation with our friend Aerith. Seems that I'm not the only one Relassa's holding back. I think it might be time for a less I underestimated Relassa. I see that now. She plays the game far better than I do. The only way to win a game like this is to eliminate the player.
Wait, you're asking me to assassinate Relassa Delve. That's your plan.
I know how it sounds. I take no pleasure in it. It's just an unfortunate necessity. Half the Telvanni hierarchy arranged an opening at some point in their rise to power. If you deal with Relassa, Aerith takes her place.
I'm not an assassin.
I apologize, my friend. Perhaps I've gotten a bit caught up in Telvanni maneuvering. Of course, I will respect your choice. I'm just appealing to her vices might work. Relassa has quite a love for both information and...
Alright. Yeah. I'm not... I mean, I am technically an assassin, but I'm trying not to kill people in this. Because I made that choice last time.
Who are you looking at?
Who am I looking at? Looking at your face. Your ugly mug. Remember.
Oh, look. It's the lizard's errand runner. Did she send you to kill me, I wonder?
Nope.
Your friend considers herself mine. Oh, delightful. Let me guess. She sent you with a bribe? Or a gift? Or an offer of service? How... Ugh. Aerith. That's hardly news. In any case, I'll take those marshmallow cakes. Funny. She knew just what to get me. Seems her slave's instincts haven't faded with time. Tell her I will consider her proposal. Where to send her first?
Wait a minute. Oh, god damn it.
The lizard's errand runner. Did she send you to kill me, I wonder? Your friend can... Your friend...
Hold on. Hold on.
Your friend considers herself my equal.
Fucking damn it. Hate it when this happens.
Oh, look.
There we go.
It's the lizard's errand runner. Did she send you to kill me, I wonder?
Shit. Journal.
Who are you looking at?
Let's try this again, shall we?
Ah, I see you have been tramping through the mud. Feel free to stamp your feet. Despite my best efforts, I have come very close to completing a task. In truth, my heart and I have barely spoken.
Alright.
I think I'll go
I've got
pretend
my
to
eye
work
on
somewhere else.
Oh my god. I'll just skip this dialogue because this is ridiculous.
Always. If a member of the house plans to spring a trap, thank you, my friend. Be careful.
Console. I mucked that one up, didn't I?
My patron, Magister Gothrin, opposes any further honors for the slave girl. Oh, look. The lizard sent a representative. Such pretensions.
Approach, emissary. You may inform your benefactress, Sun and Shadow, that the Council has elected to reject her petition.
Be sure to add that all further petitions will meet the same fate. Cats and lizards have no place in our great house.
Honestly, Relassa.
Don't worry, Relassa. The emissary...
There is no great...
Beyond the obvious? I would counsel patience, but I have no illusion.
There is no...
Beyond the obvious? I would counsel... Sun and shadow.
Let's do this again, shall we?
Oh, I'll answer what I can.
What do you want?
What is it?
Tell Aaron's close. You got Nick? Yeah? Well,
Aerith, Giravel, I've had enough of your excuses. Relassa made your task plain. Find those thieves.
I'm sorry, Magister. It will be done.
Whatever it is you want, talk to my cringing assistant.
I can't... Of course.
Take this report to Mouth Relassa, immediately.
Yes, Captain. It will be done.
I suppose.
Bitch.
Who are you? What do you want? You Wait, what was that noise?
Greetings, Outlander. Cetera Relassa sends her regards. Gathering up these slaves on our own would have been exhausting.
No, no, no.
Damned cats! You lot are going back to Tel Arun. Move out!
You heard the captain. Get moving, Kerr.
No, Darsha will not go. Darsha
Don't kick.
is free at last.
It's been a pleasure. Farewell, Sun and Shadow.
There you are. I underestimate. I know how it sounds. Feeling to revive.
All right. Excuse me.
What do you want?
What do you mean, what do I want? Does anybody want?
Oh, look. It's the lizard's errand runner. Did she send you to kill me, I wonder? Your friend considers herself my equal. Oh, delightful! Let me guess. Ugh. Aerith. That's horrible. Where to send her first? Delicious. Oh, powdered pearl dust and sugar. What? Oh, that bitch. Poison! It burns! It burns!
She still killed him. She still killed her.
Greetings, friend. You seem troubled. Please. I did, but only because you wouldn't have done it otherwise. Velasa would have killed Ioki and me eventually. She forced my... I hope you will consider working with me again. I admit, it was underhanded and unfair to you. I hope we can move past it, though, as friends. Your anger is understandable. A true Telvanni life always involves some seclusion. The higher I climb, the lonelier it gets. But I truly value our friendship, and Ioki's affection. I'd hate...
Is someone there? Help! I've been tied up! Oh, thank the aid! To oblivion with these damned mages! No amount of gold is worth this kind of treatment.
What happened here? Where's Sun and Shadow?
Sun and Shadow asked me to come measure her for a new dress. Soon after I arrived, a pack of Telvanni thugs burst through the door and dragged her off. One of them shouted something about Tel Arun. That's all I know. Please, just...
Hello? Anyone home? Oh, Scrib Jelly. I'm too late. Yes, well, I came to warn Sun and Shadow, but it seems I arrived too late. I guess I should warn you too. My most benevolent master... Oh yes, peeved. In the extreme. Magister Gothrin promoted me to mouth, but he still grieves for Relassa. As you know, grief often gives way to anger. Apparently his gentle disposition has limits when it comes to assassinating his servants.
So this is his handiwork.
Pity I didn't get here sooner. I thought perhaps with time his fury might abate. I'd make all haste to tell Arun if I were you. Muthsera Gothrin respects... You go on ahead. I'll wait here for a bit. Best we're not seen together. No offense.
Okay.
Magister is expecting you.
Mm-hmm.
Eminently predictable, you and your lizard cohort. Ah, the murderer appears. I should thank
I'm
you
not
for
a-
saving me the trouble of hunting you down. Watching you peasants struggle against the inevitable is... Don't waste my time with flimsy pretense. Did you really think you could kill my mouth and get away with it? I see all. Your clumsy intrigue is no exception. That doesn't absolve you from blame. It just makes you sound stupid. I have no patience for stupidity. Now I wonder if you're equal to the task. Magister O'Thery made a discovery some weeks ago. A relic or some dwarven device, perhaps. That depends on what information...
There's a lot of sneaking in this quest. Or in this quest line.
I'm quite sure you weren't invited up here. Off you go.
God damn it.
Honest trade honors the three.
No charge to have a look.
Later.
There you are! I knew my master would show you mercy. Do you have something for me?
Oh shit. Yes.
Well done. I think my master wants to speak with you himself. Try not to make him...
Well, it's about time. Comes, you retrieved the journal. That was competent. Ah, yes, this is Otheri's journal. His penmanship has gotten even worse. So, it's a dwarven artifact then. A merged tonal prism? My, that does sound intriguing. Seems he tucked it away in his Kwama mine, Zalkin Soon. I said nothing of the sort. If your work pleases me, I may deign to release your friend and forget your misdeeds.
Where is this place? Wonder. Oh. Alright. Fair enough.
What is it?
Hey, you need something? Sure is. You looking for work? Nah, well, it isn't locked. Sure. I've got a few minutes. racy machine, eh? Figured you'd find it quickly enough. I knew you weren't interested in Guama Caves. One of those black-hearted magisters sent you to filch this thing, am I right? I've got a proposition. I can tell you what little I know and give you a key to Mzanchent. In exchange, well, that does make things easier. Gold's gold, right? So, Terry locked the crystal in place and took certain parts of the machine so no one else could turn the damn thing off. We need those parts to turn off the machine and get the crystal. The parts you need are somewhere in... Sure. I've been keeping a sharp... Don't let some dwarven trap slice you up, eh?
bitch. Alright.
You didn't get yourself killed? That's promising. Ugh. What's... Well, that is a surprise. I do hope this... Vexhead, do you still labor under the delusion that you have some power in this place? Huh. It's hardly worth discussing. I've grown tired of our little chats. You completed the task I set before you. You can have your lizard back.
Sarah, I cannot thank you enough for helping me. I wasn't sure if I'd ever leave Tel Arun alive. I'm sorry. I know I've had sage advice. I've had my fill of schemes for now. I am a free mage of House Telvanni. You had no right to imprison me.
You presume to lecture me? You, who conspired to kill my servant? Thank whatever scaly gods you worship that I didn't rend the flesh off your back and feed you to the tower's roots. Cross me again, and your life is forfeit.
You were at Faldar's Tooth when Thalik tried to open a portal to oblivion.
I always thought my worst humiliations were behind me. I guess I was wrong. Yes, well, I will be languishing in Gothrin's slave pens. Just, it took me back to darker times. Reminded me of the risks and my good fortune up to this point. I'll return to Sadrith Mora and continue my studies. Talk to Ioki.
You return escaping Khajiit to that beast Gothrin. And now I hear about our eggkin crushed in the Zalkin Sul mine. I thought I understood you, but I do not.
Ioki, wait! I'm trying to be strong enough for the both of us. Ioki berated me because the Zolkinsul cave and killed some miners. You stole the prism to save us from Magister Gothrin. I suffered humiliation in a cage while you did what was necessary. Is that— No, of course not. I care deeply for Ioki. I want to help him, but I can't save everyone. I serve House Telvanni. I am Telvanni. He must understand that the house traditions may bend, but they will not break. I've never seen him so angry. I certainly hope not. But if he's lost faith in our plan, anything's possible. Ioki won't listen to me, but he might still heed your counsel. Would you talk to him? The Magisters will only tolerate so much defiance. If you...
I knew she would send you. Know that I do not blame you for your role in all this. We are, both of us, victims of Telvanni lies. This place deadens the soul, pure and impure alike. Now, let me guess. My heart sent you to counsel patience. No Saxliel reaches for a branch beyond their grasp. But all the waiting, all the compromises, my patience rushes downriver. My companions and I must get a message to the ropefish. Will you help?
Who are the ropefish?
The ropefish are people smugglers, led by an orc named Kartag. I had hoped to work with him directly. Unfortunately, we must deal with one of his lieutenants, Bothamul. You must deliver the message before our distraction can begin.
All right, I'll deliver it.
We can discuss the distraction soon. First, we cast...
This stuff is good. So
Maybe you've had enough Sujamma.
How much has she had? Sujamma kicks like a bow-legged Echater. Let her sleep it off.
Come on, Atarga. Aim for the stairs.
So many stairs. Wait, I don't like drinking with strangers. Tusk off. Atarga's drunk as sanguine on Sundas. Won't get nothing but puke and bad jokes out of her. She told me why she was here. Dragging a few slaves across the border, eh? You give me the payment, fine. Lug that gold to Bothamul yourself. No skin off my tusks. Camp's near Gothrin's place.
My friend, over here. Well, this is a coincidence. I came for a bottle of dry white. What brought you here? Have you spoken to Ioki yet?
Were you following me, Sun and Shadow?
No! Yes, forgive me. I just couldn't keep pacing around the house, gnawing my claws. Is Ioki all right? What did he say? He's not planning to do something foolish, is he?
He's fine.
I see. Well, that's that, I guess. Once he cools down, I'll plead my case again. I can't... I won't keep you.
He knows. Definitely knows.
Keeping myself busy here.
Should've given me that gold at the inn, runt.
Move to flank!
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you need something? If not, you might want to clear off. We're doing a little business here, and it ain't exactly legal. Indisposed. Fancy talk for drunk as a boiled owl, right? Moloch's jawbone. She loves her drink, but she always stays sober on the job. Something stinks here. Maybe we should call this off. Logdabash. I'd bet my left tusk on it. I hope you gave her and that witless pig Hasbor a good kick in the teeth. Ah, we're better off without them. So let's get on with this. Good.
There you are. Your presence warms my scales, egg friend. Our companions in the mine know we are coming. We equipped ourselves as best we could.
What's the plan?
Now, First, we must deal with the guards, especially the ones who linger near the entrance. Renisi acquired a crate of powder bombs. Toss one near a guard. Osri spent many long weeks in the dry box beneath Tel Arun. Some of his closest friends died here in Vasamsi. His spines bristle with thoughts of revenge. I do not. Renisi acquired a crate of powder bombs. Toss one near a guard and they should fall unconscious. Killing less guards might lessen the Magister's fury. Osri spent many... Renisi... Good. Sun in shadow?
Ioki, the way we left things was... Please don't go.
I must. You and I share a heart, but our souls chur different songs. This cannot last. But before you go, you must see how your Telvanni treat our kin. Please, come into the mine and see how they live, how they die.
Fine. I will do this for you, but then I must go.
Yoki, be careful. We'll keep an eye out for any movement from Tel Arun.
Proceed with caution, egg friend. The guard captain lurks nearby. I can feel it.
Ioki, what are you doing? Are those bodies?
Help me.
Intruders! I'll fetch the slave master!
Come, see how your Telvanni masters treat their slaves.
Ioki, this is madness! You'll get me killed!
The slaves are revolting! To arms! Cut them down!
Friends, make your escape.
I want to leave, now!
Do not be afraid. I will make sure you reach the boat safely.
Boat? I'm not getting on any boat!
Hart, you are coming with us. In time, you will thank me.
How dare you! Help! I'm being kidnapped!
I'm trying to save you.
Ah! The leaders of this pathetic revolt! You will pay dearly!
I'm the Telvanni mage! They were kidnapping me! I can't believe what just happened. That filthy elf was going to kill me, a Telvanni mage. And Ioki sought to drag me off like a prisoner. How could he do such a thing? I will, of course I will. I just need a moment to think. I could let him go, maybe. But if I let him go, I'll never see him again. The one person who truly cares about me, gone. No more silly hissed poems. No more wildflower bouquets. Nothing. He'll forgive me. It will just take time, right? Please, help me decide.
If he wants to go home, if you love him, you should set him free.
Ioki, you can leave if you want. I won't stop you.
The house will betray you, Sun and Shadow. On that day, I hope you think of what we could have had.
I need a moment. We can talk outside.
May your soul return to the Hist, my friend.
We can mourn later, Ioki. We have to go.
Go. I will follow in a moment.
I suppose I did, but it brings me no joy. I tried the game. I tried the game.
Ah. All that's left is the main quest. Actually, I want to do this quest. What is this quest, I wonder? Not too sure. We will soon find out. Uh-oh. It's this quest.
Oh, I sure shiny ass. If you aren't a robber and you don't work for the witch, then you have to help me. I can't move so much. That's what I said, a witch. Oh, she might look like a dark elf, but don't let that heaving... What do I know?
Alright.
I feel like I'm the witch. Oh, we were heading to Vivek City when...
Thanks for chasing off the last of the goblins. Horrible, smelly little creatures. Praise Vivek. You certainly look more competent than that half-naked Nord with a thirst for foul mead. Which? Oh, let me guess. You ran into an idiot Nord frozen on the side of the road? I hired Stromgruff to escort me and protect my valuables. So what does he do at the first sign of danger? He runs off and leaves me to fend for myself. What was I supposed to do? The goblins attacked while I was setting up camp. Thank you. Of course, anything that helps get...
Whoa.
You know what true boredom is? Spending endless... Are you suggesting that I'm a teller of tall tales? You think I froze myself just to discredit Norris Venom? Goblins? I suppose that could have been what the yelling and screeching was about. I was dealing with my necessaries after all. Well, she should have said something instead of scaring me half to death while I was busy in the bushes. I'll admit, I might have had a few sips of mead.
My brave protector. No sword, no pants, and absolutely no help whatsoever. If not for my stillness spell, you'd be halfway to Nisus by now. My hapless protector aside, were you able to find the goblins? How wonderful! I despaired ever seeing either of these again. You'd be surprised how much the people of Vivek City will spend on my upscale unguents. I still need this fetcher's help to get my goods to the market. He isn't very good at protecting his charges, but I believe he's strong enough to carry a pack. No need to fear.
Set me free and return my sword, witch!
That sword is payment for escorting me to Vivek City. We're not there yet, you ungrateful oaf.
Vivek City? I don't want anything more to do with you and your witchy ways.
I'll set you free, but you will live up to our agreement. And you'll do so sober. No more meat for you until we reach Vivek City.
Stop that, faggot!
Wow. All right. Well. Well, let's find somebody who can raid. That's here. Anyways. Let's see who we could raid. Mm-hmm. Um, a lot of people online right now. A lot of people. Um, you know what? I never get to raid medic. It seems. I never get to raid medic. Let's raid medic. Yeah. That's how you spell his name. Yes. All right. All right, guys. Well, thank you all so much for joining me, rating, lurking and loving and all that fun stuff. This VOD will be on YouTube. For anyone who wants to know. Yeah. Catch you on the next one, guys. Bye.